Yeah.
We're live, by
What?
the way.
Oh well. Be glad that for all the things that the internet is capable of, you can't transmit diseases through the internet.
Yeah, I don't want no smell-o-vision, okay?
I don't want smell-o-vision either. I don't
Smell-o-vision
want whatever.
sounds
I don't
whack.
want whatever it is I got.
That is also fair. Lobby's up. I don't know if I said that.
Yeah, I'm loading into KI right now.
Looks like our first match is gonna be Max versus DJC.
Okay. I'll get into the lobby and I'll get situated. And if you hear ruffling noises, my apologies on that. I'm wrapped up in my combo breaker hoodie, trying to keep warm.
That's fair. I do that sometimes. It'll be like 70. It'll be like 68 in my house, and I'll be like, God damn, I'm cold. In reality, I should eat something when that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
I'm gonna get some soup after the stream.
I don't. You should get soup now. I can order.
Nah, I'm gonna make like ramen soup. I'm gonna get like the whole shebang.
Ah, you're gonna go
Yeah,
hard on the soup.
yeah. If I'm gonna eat soup to kind of like kick this illness to the curb, I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna get a meal out of it, not just some paltry chicken broth water.
Fair. You found it yet?
Nah, it's still searching.
Damn.
Field tournament practice, right?
Yep. This will be the fastest we've had to shut down a lobby if you can't find it. Literally before game 1 starts. Where's my chat? What the fuck, chat widget? My chat widget's busted. That's annoying.
Yeah, I'm not finding it.
Well, well, time to go destroy that lobby for the good
Okay.
of mankind and all that. There we go. I've made a new lobby with the same settings. Bro, what happened to my chat widget? That's weird. My stuff got messed up.
Doing some updating or something?
I don't know, Twitch being all weird.
Mm.
There we go, there's my chat widget. OBS being all weird, Twitch being all weird. As expected. Hope nobody said terribly horrible things in my chat, because I sure as fuck can't see them.
I don't think so. Alright, it's not finding it for me, so I'm gonna restart my game here real quick. Give me a minute.
Fair. I think they did update the creator dashboard.
For Xbox?
No, on Twitch.
Oh, for Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that messed some stuff up. Cause,
It's been a long while since I've streamed, so I'm not too familiar.
yeah. Well, for some reason I can't access my quick thing. I wonder if there's a ad thing I can do. Quick actions thing here.
Oh, you're talking about that little sidebar thing with like, clip this and 30-second ad break and stuff like that?
Yeah. Because I use that one. I don't really use my stream preview though, so that can probably go away. But yeah, apparently that don't work. Have no idea how I'd run an ad otherwise, but whatever. It's not like I make any money from ads anyway. I have like 3 viewers.
Everybody starts somewhere.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Nice. Now it's time to actually get this stuff started. Who the fuck is this dude? Yeah, I'm gonna have all of the matches on stream. So don't start until I call you.
And let me see.
I think Max is on. Nope. Max is on Steam. I was thinking DJC was on Steam, but nope.
No, I believe he is Xbox.
That's what he says.
I think it's just the same thing, DJC numbers.
DJC 6535, probably.
I'll try that.
That's the
There's a name.
That's the name he uses for tournament. Oh boy.
There's an invite there.
What is mute? E. There we go. I got Max in here.
Sent an invite. There's DJC.
Yep.
Yay.
There we go. Wow. It's like reset.
Fight on.
Huh?
It sounds like some creator problems over there.
Oh.
Anyway, DJC on Tusk. Max over here on Riptor. I think, don't they play Wolf too? Max?
I have no idea.
Oh, nice little jump. Harassing with that stand medium punch, that stand heavy punch.
Riptor stand heavy. Riptor jump heavy punch. That's a. That's an overhead, right?
Yes. Yeah, you can't block that crouching. Pressuring. That's the second time he's tried to go for the tail flip. Oh, nice DP. Did not want to hold the flame carpet mix, was just like, nah.
He did not need to spend that bar if he was just not holding the flame carpet.
True. Could have gone with the light DP, but he still got away from it. Ooh,
that's -5. That you can definitely punish from there.
Ooh,
Nice counter breaker there from Max. Oh,
Ball
good.
split.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
No, you got to jump
combo.
forward out of that. Ooh, that might be 2 combos into death.
Close. Oh, goes with Shadow DP again, gets away from it. Nice little juggle from that. Caught him low because he didn't want to block low, and probably could kill.
That did
absolutely could kill.
Yep.
DJC on the board.
I am not 100% sure if that's just DJC mesh and super hard, or if he actually doesn't know that that light DP for Tusk is full invuln.
I mean, if you're still new to your character, it's not a bad assumption to make that the Shadow one is fully invul or is a bit better than your normal options. So, yeah, optimally, could have definitely gone with the light DP and just got the same result. But this is what the initiative tournaments are kind of for. You learn these things as you go.
Yeah.
Fight on.
I have a little bit of a bigger problem with Max though, is that I saw that more than a couple times where he wanted to go with Talon Rake, the jump up thing where she kind of tries to hit you with her hind claws, I guess you could call them, and tried to go for tail flip afterwards, and DJC held up on both of them. So it's looking like he is not going to be able to get that mix up easily. Pressuring.
Ooh,
Nice
overhead hits. Nice.
It was a little high with that jump medium punch. Had the right idea. Oh, nice little light DP. Nice. Combo. Opener ender though, but still he didn't break it, so this is an actual combo now. It's a nice little level 2 catch up. Jump back medium kick. And DJC is moving here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, nice I like that. I like that.
Maybe I was wrong, or maybe he's been watching the stream, or maybe he's watching the stream because he hasn't used Shadow DP.
No, not yet. He's looking pretty good right now. Oh, nice. the corner. Couple touches with the crush lights. And sitting in full control right now.
Lockout. Brutal.
Oh, no, I like that. Stand heavy punch. I'm sorry, stand heavy kick into the throw.
Yeah, stand heavy kick into throw. I think stand heavy kick is like +1,
Yeah.
right? For Tusk,
It's plus in some degree. It might be like +1.
right? And I'll be honest, I will whiff stand heavy kick and then throw after that because a lot of people aren't expecting that. Which, yes, you can't get away with it against good players, but what is stand heavy kick? Far heavy kick is actually -1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Tusk has a few things like that where this is actually -1, but what you can do is just take off of it because a lot of people won't expecting this. No, I don't
That's
teach
true.
anybody. Right? And KI, if you can force those scrambles. Yeah, Black Love asked if this is one of my pupils. No. But I'm pretty sure he is a lot better than the last time we've seen him.
He is looking very sharp right now.
Yeah.
Getting good space. I'm sorry, getting good opportunities with his DPs. The pressure looks nice.
Hey,
Getting
another one of those fake ticks.
yeah, he's getting a nice little. He's starting to get his strike throw game going, which is a kind of an advanced thing that you see with Tusk. He's looking pretty good right now, but Max is not having it. He wants to get back into this game. Good blocks.
That's -14. You can't be throwing that out.
Good instant cancel. Where are you gonna go from here? Level 4, so I would expect yep, damage cancel out. Gonna wake up instinct. She hit something. Okay, we got instinct juggles. Oh yeah.
Heavy
That
DP.
Heavy DP is like, nah, don't hit me with no buttons. Oh, then a lockout. Could go for DP or oh no. I thought he had the corner position, so he could have gone for a throw. I'm sorry, he could have gone for the wall split or for the DP. Oh, nice block.
Good block, yes, I
And a
agree.
good punish afterwards. And Max is starting to look like he's starting to take notice of the situations where GC wants to go ahead and throw out his DP. Oh, maybe not there though. Good 22% there for that little juggle. And yeah, even if it's -1, that's a strong mix-up to be point blank against Tusk. And that should, ooh, nice and
That will
clean.
take it, yeah.
GJC 3-0 over Max. Looking good so far.
Very strong win from DJC.
Accept me.
Max definitely not out of it. He still gets an opportunity to fight at least one more game. Going down to the losers bracket, we'll figure out who he gets to play next year in a little bit.
Well,
Excuse
he's
me?
not playing anybody right now because
Nah, we still have to.
Black
still have
Love
to fill out the
versus
bracket.
Oxy.
Oh, I think they're both on Xbox.
Yeah. Mr. Black Love with a 0 in place of that O. And Ask Oxy, I think is the name.
There's Black Love.
But yeah, having a real DP means that you can't, in sort of the same way that something like the Guado special works, you can't really try to challenge it too hard, even though it's -1, because if you try to challenge it every time, so I think you can space it decently well to make it work, to make it safe from jabs. But that might just be me being silly.
You're
Maybe
talking about light. You're talking about light DP.
Light run.
Oh,
The
yeah.
follow up, the light follow up for run. right?
The
Because
shoulder, no, the shoulder bash, right?
yes. Yes. Shoulder is light, slide is medium, and overhead is heavy. Right? You can't challenge it too hard, even if Tusk doesn't have meter, because then you're just gonna get DP'd for your trouble.
It's one of those things like certain characters in KI can actually be kind of minus, but still be in a situation where they can force a mix up. Tusk is one, Thunder is another. Let me just go with those two as like my examples right now. Let's say that Tusk goes ahead and goes stand heavy kick and he's -1 in front of your face. That's still -1 where Tusk has a very good strike throw game in front of your face, as well as the ability to go ahead and throw out his DP if he thinks you're gonna hit buttons, grab you if you think he's gonna keep blocking, throw out something with like a early one of the earlier deflect windows like a stand medium punch, I believe. Starts up the fastest for deflect frames.
Well, aside from if you use a medium punch DP, you are actually an idiot there.
Oh no, not medium DP, just like medium punch.
Yeah, I know.
For the deflect
Medium
frames.
punch DP is just worse in every way than heavy DP, and you shouldn't use it. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that starts up 6, so you might want to use. But crouch medium punch is probably the best because its deflect starts up in 6 and it's only -3 instead of being -17 or something like crouch heavy punch. Although, if you're really actually no, if you're that close, you probably will get close heavy punch instead of far heavy punch. So you probably do want to use crouching medium punch.
Right. But just between all those options, that's a lot of options that Tusk can enforce for being -1 in front of your face. Thunder has stuff where he's like pretty much the same way, where he can like be pretty much close to you in that range, and then just like reel back with ankle slice or kind of avoid your button that you're trying to toss out to check him. He can throw you, he can low you, he can DP you, all those sorts of things. So being -1 is not the end of the world. It's actually, for some characters, can be a mix-up. You want to talk about mix-ups? We got two very strong mix-up characters on screen right now.
Ooh.
The Scent Castle, you don't see that too often. Got clip low.
Man, Oxy dropping all these combos, not confirming off of anything.
And Black Love just allowed that extension.
Yeah, I wonder how much experience Black Love has against Hisako.
Well, he's gonna get some right now. Oxy is no slouch with his Hisako. Don't let numbers fool you. Oh, okay. Well, we just wake up with a close to medium punch. And Black Love is not finding his breaks right now. He's in check with all these buttons. Good jump out.
Oh. Unfortunate. Looks like he was going down with something. Think it might have been jump medium kick or jump heavy kick, and that whiffed because of weird possession bullshit.
Right.
And then his follow up just whiffed as well, or got parried.
Yeah. Black Love, he is not breaking, like, he is like eating a ton of damage for not breaking these heavy doubles that Oxy is throwing at him right now. He is like consistently just going with like heavy double, light linker, just like the optimal stuff that you would do for a counter breaker, but Black Love is not breaking. That might get... Okay,
Ooh,
you
no.
gonna dash forward on that.
Yeah.
I thought I might have tried to influence on that. Good block. But yeah, that's... You would expect that you would be able to press buttons there, but you actually can't. That's plus. Nice shadow counter. Could take the round here. Close. Not quite enough to get the
I think he
kill.
could have extended that juggle one more and killed.
Could have, but just didn't hit his... I'm not sure what button that was he was trying to come down with. Nice dash you overpower. Gets a lockout.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
what,
big
wall swipe?
damage.
No, he's just gonna go straight for the Eclipse Ender. Oh, nice. Oh,
Ooh,
very good
nice.
defense on the Rekus. Nope, the body's up. Oh.
Oh, is this dead? Oh, that's dead.
Looks like. Yep.
Oh, very nice comeback, Black Glove. Whew.
Yeah, I actually tried to go for some cheeky stuff there with like
With that
Shadow influence.
descent into shadow influence.
Yeah.
And Black
There's
Glove
certain
was not having it.
I don't fault Oxy too much now that I think about it for trying to go for that. It's just the situation that I just wouldn't go for. Black Glove has been kind of like standing there trying to like not really doing a lot of movement and just kind of being in a position. Hisako loves that. Hisako loves when you kind of like stand still, so she doesn't have to like
She doesn't have to
extend.
commit to moving.
Yeah, she doesn't have to commit to moving. She can very easily see like you're at a range where my stand heavy punch isn't gonna touch you, so I'm not gonna throw it out, or any one of her buttons. Movement is a thing that you can use to kind of like get in Hisako's head just a little bit, and Wolf has some very good movement.
Fight on.
Yeah, I think I imagine one of the key things in this match is actually going and doing dash through mid versus dash through whatchamacallit versus dash through low. Right? Because if Hisako's not an instinct, then what can she do? She's gotta guess.
That's definitely a situation where he's got to guess. And being the Wolf of the character that he is, he does have very good options for both mid and lows and overheads. Well, the overheads, okay.
Awesome combo.
Backdash on the influence. And yeah, Oxy was trying to reach one of those classic things with Hisako when you miss your influence, go for the parry, try to get something out of it. Back down to neutral. We're just chilling.
Ooh.
Black Glove finds a hamstring. Gonna be able to get to the
This
level
is
four.
death.
Yep.
Dang. Wolf hits like a train sometimes.
At times. Yep. Oh, that's a punish. Okay, yeah. Black Glove's gonna break that one. Got airborne, so that's not gonna
Ooh.
fully combo. Okay, good avoidance. Would like to see a button there to try to check that descent, but avoidance is okay. Oh, try to reset and try to do something to try to beat out the
I
top
think he
prioritize
barrel
the button.
canceled into a button and got hit by the first hit of Shadow Rekka.
Ready. Fight.
Black Glove has a life, but he doesn't have to go in, but he finds a clean jump in. Wall splat, throw.
Ooh.
Oh, that was kind of slick.
That was a big risk though. Cause
It was,
parried
but
this.
Tell me it didn't look slick. Oxy on the attack though. Looks like he's trying to stretch out for a lockout. Black Glove's not obliging. Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, you can't just wait for the fourth hit of Rekka. You really don't want to, because then you force Hisako to either commit to a early instinct pop, which is definitely something that Hisako would love to do.
Oh, okay. Oxy finally
Oxy
something
bringing it back to even.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Black Glove.
you really want to cancel. You really want to shadow counter on. Yeah, shadow counter on 1, 2, 3, or 4, mixing it up, because then, right, Sako's kind of left in the middle of nowhere if she shadow counters and you aren't actually, if she instinct cancels and you aren't doing anything, right? And so, and instinct pop for Hisako is an incredibly valuable tool, right? A lot of characters have very valuable instinct pops, but Hisako especially just absolutely loves to have that instinct and be able to use it to start something. Because when Hisako's in instinct, that something is gigantic, right?
Ready.
Here we go, game 3. Looks like Black Glove trying to scout out that exact TK on reels on, but it was a little bit too far out for the Eclipse to hit. And yeah, I liked the jumps that Black Glove is doing, but Oxy is not getting a lot from these descent cancels. Might want to look at something different now. And Black Glove is getting a little bit of mileage from these empty jumps. Really good getting away with baiting these parries from Oxy. That was ballsy, but it worked out for him. Good break on that. Okay, sweep. Pressure in. Found it. Bounced off a gap because Oxy looked like he went for the low. Oh, nice parry. Has to break the cape to keep his life up. That's not gonna kill. Plus, he challenged and Oxy did not want to go ahead and apply his parry. I think she could probably parry cancel that. Tried to go for a flip out. He wasn't there.
Ooh.
Nice check. Oh, but blew out the combo though.
Yeah, don't want to do that. Especially not so close to death.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there was a gap there? I did
No,
not expect that.
No, it was just where Wolf is vulnerable even to strikes in the dash throughs. It was like almost on the other side of Hisago, but the strike still caught him.
Ooh,
Oh,
this
boy.
is big damage.
This
So
is
it
a
is
problem.
no
for
bar.
Backlog. But that's still a significant life lead. He gets to wake up with instinct if he wants it. Doesn't want it just yet. Like he's just looking for a hit. I thought he would instant cancel there, but it didn't lead to too much. Ooh. Oh, and Oxy was trying to end his life right then and there. It was like a nice chunk off of Oxy's life. Blacko still has resources to play with. He's gonna he's gonna get it here. I'm looking for a reset. Now he's just gonna go ahead, flip out, mix, plus frames. Went for
Yeah,
the,
no.
had plus frames from the overpower, but went for the immediate hamstring and gave up those plus frames.
Yeah, hamstring is super punishable. Like -8? -10?
Something like that. If you want to go with a low, you can definitely go ahead and use those plus frames that you get from overpower, and then just commit to like crouching light punch, and then you're still in a position where you can still keep your plus frames instead of going for the overpower, unless you thought in that situation that you got the hit and you were just trying to confirm.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to commit super hard to a hamstring in neutral like that, right? 'Cause-
Not.
Oh, hamstring is
even-
-7. I thought it was
Yeah,
more minus.
it's definitely like a very good punish. It's an easy punish just because of the way that he deposited himself like right in front of you. There's no pushback or anything like that. If anything, it's more like a pull forward. So it's like, hey, hi, punish me.
Ready. Fight.
Oh, record's gonna work out. Wall splat maybe? Oh, he just blew it out. That's a prop. Oh, I was wondering where the influences are gonna be. It's gonna be right there. It's a slight wrath refill. Good challenge there. Oh yeah. And this is just all extra damage. Oh yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah,
a problem.
no, that's a big damage.
Chow
Not
cash out.
quite death.
Got hit with that overhead. Almost dropped that combo. He's a little bit delayed on that ender. Brought him back to the ground. Combo from this because that was a full wrath hit. And that'll be about a good 50%. And got him caught low. Black Glove is in a lot of trouble. I don't think. Oh, that was a reset. He gonna block low. We got back that shit. Nice.
Yeah, and no wrath
Yeah,
for Oxy
no
right
wrath.
here.
Yeah, no wrath to go ahead and parry cancel that. Have to eat that. Oh, and the challenge with close medium punch. And this. Oh, he blew it out.
Ooh,
Yep.
nice.
The empty jump doing work again.
He actually dashed through.
Yeah, Shadow Influence isn't immediately active. Sand cancel, nice backdash. And yeah, there's definitely a gap there that's parryable. Oh, he let him live. He let him live.
Ooh. Now we've seen.
This is still a mountain.
Ah, that'll
And
die.
the mount.
That'll kill.
Yeah, and the mountain came crumbling down on top of you. To be honest, I really like the way that Black Glove was playing those games, except for the first game. I really do not like it. I don't understand why he just let so much damage accumulate on him for no specific reason. It seemed like maybe he was looking for like letting all those heavy doubles rock and expecting a counter breaker and was just trying to play patiently. But at the same time, when your opponent just like continues to just like throw heavy double light linker in front of your face like that, you gotta break at some point. You can't let that rock. I think he let it rock for like 3 combos, and he probably died in like close to 2 or 3 combos on the first life bar, and had 1 combo in that first game where he just had the same thing happen and lost significant life for it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, the first game is also the only one he won, right? But that mostly came down to, I think, Oxy really cleaned up a lot of stuff, right? In the later games, right? I don't think I saw him drop a Rekka opener or anything during the later games.
Nah, it didn't seem like it. Seemed like if it did drop, it was a record. It was a reset.
Yeah, he seemed to be more on top of parries in the later games, right? Like, Oxy definitely cleaned up his game a lot during those later games. Now, we're going to have Alt Form versus DJC.
Alt Form is somebody new to me.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, you went ahead and asked already? Okay.
Yeah. Yep, DJC is in.
Just search it just to see if I'm lucky. Oh, there is an alt form. I'll send them an invite.
Is it AULT form?
Yeah. And they're playing Killer Instinct. Maybe this is the one.
Yeah, maybe that is it. We'll see. Looks like he is on Xbox. Yep. Fulgore
Okay.
Tusk.
Welcome.
You're the resident Tusk main. What do you think about this matchup?
I haven't played fuck all of this matchup. What I think.
Never? You've never played Tusk Fulgore?
I mean, I've played a bit of it, but like never really seriously, and it's been a while. Right? Apparently, Latala thinks that medium laser is one of the, well, is hard for Tusk to deal with.
Yeah, I can kind of see it.
I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of the only projectile Fulgore has that doesn't get beat by run. Looks like Alt Form starting off immediately with a...
Going in.
Yeah.
And DJC was immediate with his DP, like, nah, get away from me, stop that. And out of nowhere found himself a level 4. Where did that come from?
A deflect?
Jumping in. Slight minus frames from that blade dash.
Whew. DJC going ham right now.
That was looking pretty good. Oh, that's good. Optimal. That's
Maybe
a
he
very
was
good start
trying
on
to
the combo.
DP the jump medium punch. Ooh.
Could have got more, but okay. Went for a heavy DP and it worked out
Heavy
for him.
DP. Interesting.
Oh, he could have got smoked for that jump back. Oh, nice DP there. Saw a charge and figured he was going to jump in, come in on him. DJC is starting to throw out more than a few things that like you see a lot of your stronger Tusk players do. The strike throw game, kind of getting in, staying in. DPs kind of like be disrespectful when needed. Starting to like this.
Yeah, I'm wondering. There was one where I'm assuming that what alt form was trying to do there, with that when he got hit once by jump back medium punch, was DP the medium punch. Right, and he was just too slow, which is a very legitimate thing because Fulgore DP will just cleanly beat, well, any DP will just cleanly beat jump back medium punch.
Yep.
But it's also one of those things where that's a decently sized risk that I'm not sure is necessarily optimal to be taken, because if he just empty jumps back, well, now you're kind of open for a lot of stuff. Ooh. I don't like that from DJC.
Mashing on the crouch. I'm sorry, the
Mashing crouch heavy punch is not a good idea. That shit's minus 17.
Throw. Skewer. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Oh, nice check.
I like that check. Oh, no, you gotta stand heavy kick with DPs, my dude. Definitely did not need to spend that bar. But that's okay. You know? Sure, even the best players will spend a bar kind of carelessly at times.
Yeah. All for making a little bit of adjustment. Looks like he wants to try to play a little bit of keep weight, and I agree with this.
You know what I think alt form needs to do? I think alt form should pop instinct. Like,
ooh.
There we go.
Almost got clipped again, almost like a repeat of the last time. Quick combo. And DJC is letting me jump in.
To just... Yeah, there we go. Right, he was gonna get you to block one of those eventually, right? And you put yourself at a distance where you can't safe jump Tusk, right? So
not with a 3-frame DP, no.
Tusk's DP is 5, but still you can't safe jump Tusk.
Isn't the Shadow one 3 frames? That's what I was talking about.
No, I'm pretty sure Shadow one is actually also 5.
Actually, you know what? That makes sense, actually.
Right? Because, actually, no. It's 6. So you can safe jump Tusk's Shadow DP, but you can't safe jump Tusk's normal DP. Because I know that one's 5 frames. Where is it? Here. Yeah, it's 5 frames. It's also only like, well, I say only, but it's minus 24, so it's pretty hard to punish sometimes.
Minus 24 is generous. Or at least in my eyes, it's generous.
Oh no, it's very good DP, even though it's not, 3 frames.
Speaking of DPs, I would like to see all four maybe use his own like that.
Yes, that is a.
And Fulgore has a very good zoning game. I would like to see him try to use it, but DJC might not give him the opportunity. He's sitting with a very good life lead right now.
Oh.
Doesn't have to take risks if he doesn't want to, but he wants to go in. He smells blood in the water. Talk about medium laser, there it is right there. Oh, try to check the
Wake up, stand heavy punch. My dude going nuts right now.
Ooh. Got himself a level 4 DP. I forget what the command is for pip charge. Maybe that was a DP, but it just got messed up somehow.
You mean blade dash?
No, pip charge.
Oh, he charged reactor. It's a heavy punch plus heavy kick, but it's also instinct only. And I don't think alt form popped instinct there.
No, he did.
He did?
He went straight into... He came out of that situation, went straight into the pip charge animation.
He might have buffered the pip charge after popping instinct. That'd be my guess. Right? Not like mashing instinct and then just buffers it after.
Mm. But no, I saw glimpses in those sets of games there where all form he seemed like he wanted to get a little bit of a fireball game going, a little bit of a zoning game. I saw brief flashes where he used like the medium laser, the plasma bolts, things like that, the heavy laser. On paper, Tusk has a means of dealing with a lot of those options, not all of them, but a lot of those options. But it's also a thing where it's like, even though it's on paper, paper doesn't mean anything to your opponent. If your opponent is the type that just cannot handle being zoned out and having to deal with taking damage while you're on the other side of the screen,
I mean, Tusk
yeah, you use that.
Tusk has ways to deal with all of those options.
No, he does.
Shadow
but does
Run.
the opponent have to? But also, does the opponent, does DJC have the means to do that? That's the thing that I'm asking. If your opponent is not going to show, even if your opponent has like great options, beautiful options to deal with something like that, if they don't show it, or if they're not comfortable in it, or they don't have faith in it, yeah, you can abuse that to victory all day.
That is true. And DJC did like spending meter a lot, I noticed. Right? And, well, that's fine if you're, running over your opponent like DJC was. Especially in the Fulgore matchup, there can be a lot of projectiles on screen. So you might want to save meter for dealing with projectiles,
Mm-hmm. But until the opponent makes him have to hold that, I guess we won't know.
Rat King, he got kinda bodied. But he also seems pretty new. So, right? A level 14 account. So I assume he hasn't played too much. Right? And, and DJC is a decently strong Tusk for, like, this tournament. Not overall. But for this tournament, he's a pretty strong Tusk.
Even with that being said, I still applaud and I love that All Foreman has the ability and, to be quite frank, the balls to go out here and say, like, I want to play. I want to go out and go get myself some experience. I want to enter tournaments and stuff like that. So regardless of just how they did and everything like that, they have my respect for being able to do that.
Oh no,
Much
I definitely appreciate people coming out here. It's quite nice having new faces, even though it's not like what it was a couple months ago.
Things change. Oh my goodness, the running. And Max is looking. I'm gonna borrow a term. Max is looking kind of Pringles right here.
Yeah.
Oh, the second jump. Either Black Left has a read or he's feeling pretty comfortable. That overpower reach from that far away. That should be level 4. Yep. Got it just on like the second to last hit from the shot ragged edge. That'll blow through. Gonna break on the mediums. Trying to jump in with the dive club, but Max was not having it. It's an interesting thing that I've never realized. Oh, blocks. Nice.
Howdy.
And Black Left could probably take this right here, right now. For wall splat throw.
No throw. But it was going to be tech, so I think that's probably something that Max should look into, right? I noticed 3 or 4 times his throw got jumped. Right? Like, oh, yeah. You're gonna tech this because that's your panic defensive option in the corner. So, prepare to get jumped over.
It's not a bad option if you're playing an opponent that is actually representing it, and Black Love to a degree has represented it. But like you were saying, if you're going ahead and go for it like every time, yeah, you can start having it happen with Black Love started doing. He started jumping them and getting clean jump in punishes with like jump heavy kick. And where you're trying to defend, now you're having to go ahead and play the combo game again. So Max has a little bit of work to do.
Ready.
See what adjustments they try to make. Nice jump heavy punch. Get the flame breath on. Oh, but that's a punish every time. Push to the corner. Little juggle. Try to flip out but missed it. Try to wake up with a tech again. Oh, the walk back is just like it's too much. That walk speed is
does
just too
have
much.
the fastest walk in the game.
And that
nice
walk speed is a
break.
weapon. Just like that. Just
Yeah,
like that.
just
The
like
walk
that.
speed is the walk speed is so good that even when you're trying to jump in after a break, he is so strong on that back walk that he can just get out of the way and punish you for coming down with a button. Or in this case, flame breath. Doing it again? Yeah, he was looking for it. He's just backing off. Da-da-da-da. Nice extension.
Where'd all that
Right,
health
almost.
go?
Yeah,
Hey.
it's disappeared into the ether. Black Low trying to make Max trying to make a game of it. Black Low block that third hit low. You got to block that all standing. Trade in the air, but that's always gonna favor Black Love in this situation.
Yeah, no, there's a certain amount of... That's it.
I'm seeing a lot from Max. I'm pretty sure that's the light tail flip. If he wants to continue to use tail flips in those situations, he needs to throw out like the heavy one. The heavy one is one that crosses up, I should say.
Ah.
But it's also still a risk because it's just as punishable. My apologies, guys. You have to deal with me with the raggedy throat here.
I hope you at least have something to drink.
I got some water next to me that I'm sipping on. But yeah, as the games go on, I'm really looking forward to my ramen.
Yeah, that's fair. Anyway, Max down 2-0 right now. And looks like we're going to TJ's stage.
Ready. Fight.
Stage has some of the most character. The stage has some of the most character in the game, in my opinion.
Oh no, it's a very good stage.
Insane combo.
A little bit too far out for that jump, neutral jump heavy punch to work out. Pressuring, nice overhead. Spin the bar, wall split.
Ooh,
Go for
that's
the hard
big.
knockdown.
Apparently that's the second highest damaging throw in the game. Ooh.
And Black Love's gonna break out, but Wolf's gonna break that. I'm sorry, Max is gonna break that immediately. Set the flame breath. Try to get him.
I
I
like the leaping slash to jump over the flame carpet.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Plus frames, went for the hamstring, but it worked out this time. So spin the bar, look to get this
dead.
kill. Yep.
Damn.
Combo. Ready. Fight.
Black Glove sitting on a sliver. Yeah, Wolf tried to chip him out right there. Got the counter hit afterwards, so it's still fine.
Ready. Fight.
Yeah, something that I'm noticing from Max now, he is not really using a lot of Richard's good buttons. A lot of the offense seems to start from the jump heavy punch or from talon rakes there. Not a lot of use of like the a lot of use of her good buttons there.
Isn't Rip
Stuff like
Sleep
that.
super good?
It's super good, even just for the fact that it's not just for the fact for the range of it. We might not get to talk about her sweep.
Nope, looks like we don't get to talk about her sweep.
Like those gonna take that 3-0?
3-0 and 3 very quick games.
Black Willow's been putting in some practice.
Yeah. Okay, now we got DJC versus Oxy. I don't really know what to say. more about that, right? Like, you gotta figure out what your character's good buttons are, and then figure out how to integrate them into your game plan. Right? It's definitely a thing that just takes a lot of time, you know?
Mm-hmm. Many players, when they're starting out, really kind of lean toward like the very strong tools in whatever character's kit. So like you'll see a Glacius that relies on Cold Shoulder. You'll see a Arbiter that relies on the on Tail Flip. You'll see
Fight on.
Wolves that rely solely on like Overpower, things like that. All strong tools, but if that's the only focus, is that the only way that you're trying to open up opponents and stuff like that, and your opponent is smart enough to notice that and scout that out, then you got a problem where you're being one-dimensional and your opponent is starting to play ahead of you in the game.
I've been well. I don't think Sneerful's doing so well right now, though.
Fight.
I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging tough.
Ah,
Oh, run up
empty
throw.
run throw. That's a good one, especially against Hisako.
Combo breaker.
Oh, scout out the DP. Was very patient there on the wake up.
Combo.
Good timing. Saw the delayed double. Broke it properly. And again, Oxy looking like he wants to try to get these counter breaks from these delayed doubles, but DJC is not obliging. Gonna sneak in this level 4.
Ooh, no. Unfortunate.
Yeah, crossed him up.
I think he could have...
Ready. Fight.
Oh, sit down.
Triple.
Oh, he had to read, just not the timing.
You know what I want to see, right? And this is homework for DJC. I don't want to see it immediately. I want to see DJC, instead of doing a bunch of skewer,
Nice.
work on doing Oki.
Good break there on the heavies. Calm jumping, so that's not a clean punish. Oxy tried to go ahead and go for the parry afterwards because he didn't get the full grounded punish. Good break on the heavies. JC has been very consistent on breaking these heavies from Hisako.
Yeah. Not super
And there
easy
was a heavy-
either.
And there was a heavy linker, and it's almost like Oxy was listening. It's like, okay, break this heavy linker, now counter break. Okay, good night, 1-0.
Supreme victory.
Yeah. One thing that I'd like to see is, instead of using skewer, and skewer is admittedly a decent option, especially after like a regular throw, but if you're just, if you're gonna end things with, if you're just gonna use skewer, you kind of forcibly reset yourself to neutral. And against some characters, that's not really where you want to be, right?
Fight on.
Like, Hisako is a very scary character up close. But you're also capable of just throwing her, of just running over Hisako, if you please.
And to a degree, that's what DJC's been doing, at least up close. Kind of like that.
Must have dropped the combo. But
For as good as Oxy's been looking in this tournament so far, not really enforcing like the grappler aspects of Hisako. And to be fair,
ooh,
oh my
damn,
goodness,
I cannot believe that connected.
Monster combo.
yeah, Oxy was looking at hit buttons, didn't want to hold the pressure or didn't believe in it. Oh, Miranda, yeah, he recognizes it. Kind of like we were saying there, is 20, 24, 27 frames or something like that, but not the easiest to punish for some people. Don't get caught on that. Chose to go for the shadow. Wanted to extend afterwards, but missed the follow-up.
Ooh. I have to assume that was him trying to
Ready. Fight.
heavy whatchamacallit? Heavy air skull splitter.
Oh, gotcha.
No, there's a
Oh,
gap
nice.
there, bro. Like, You can't let Hisako get away with just doing whatchamacallit in your face. Oh my god, these conversions, bro!
Oh, he got himself a lockout. Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Oh,
Interrupt. End it,
please, no!
That's still a grip of white life. He wants to break early if he can. Nah, he's just gonna let it rock. Oxy's gonna spin both bars. Look, they've tried definitely take the life lead from here.
Crazy combo.
And yeah, Oxy is
No.
playing very patiently on this wake up, kind of mixing it up a little bit with strikes, throws, and with blocking. Has a sense for a good bit of the time where DJC wants to go ahead and throw out these DPs, and has been pretty successful on blocking a lot of them.
Well, he didn't have instinct there, Rat King. So you can't blame him for not popping it when he didn't have it. There were other times. I don't think he did.
I wasn't looking. I couldn't tell you.
Right? I do think that his that DJC could. It was very close. I think it was only after that combo started that he actually got it. But yeah, he definitely needs to be like, my opponent has fuck tons of white life, and so I should just, one chance, right? Super fast, like any opening, immediate jab linker.
Over under there.
Yeah. That was a bit too
nice
fast.
Nice little interrupt. DJC has been kind of consistent trying to interrupt on Oxy's Rekkas, and Oxy just returned the favor. Throw punish, straight combo. A little bit too high. Oh no.
Oh, that's
That's
oh,
pretty
it's
nice.
a stagger. That's right. I was thinking.
Even if it was broken, that's still 18%.
I mean, yes, that's good. I was thinking he'd just get the whole thing, Oh.
Okay, Oxy wants to break these now.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's
Stood
a
up
that's
with
a
no
Ooh,
DP
yes.
or anything.
yeah, that's the tricky stuff from Hisako. It looks like, especially from that third heavy Rekka, it looks like it whiffs, and the VFX looks like it whiffed and everything like that, but it's actually still active and it catches people off guard with that. Is that low parry?
Nope.
Oh,
I was
my
gonna
goodness, the
say,
immediate counter.
you can't do that against Hisako. She
Gonna
will.
spend it.
One of the.
Wow. I can respect that a little bit. Ooh, that's like three now counter breakers that Oxy hit on.
Yeah, no. DJC's definitely just throwing out breakers very quickly and without too much thought into how is my opponent going to deal with these, or is my opponent expecting me to break here? And you can't get away with that.
Yeah, to some degree, yeah, you really can't. When you
Right.
get to the level where you can kind of break your mind away from being autopilot, break away and kind of be playing the game, but then be looking at other things while the game is going on at the same time. Yeah, that's something that a player that can do that and capitalize on it, they will smoke you hard for that. And it looks like Oxy is either at that level or is starting to begin to touch that level.
Yeah, you gotta. I think what you for DJC. I don't remember. My homework for DJC is go learn what are some good Oki setups that you can use, right? Because right now it seems like after every single knockdown you get, you're going for a skewer. And that's not super sustainable as, like, a thing to do. Because you oftentimes want to keep your opponents, and granted, Tusk isn't a Vortex character, but you do want to keep...
I don't know about that one, but continue.
I mean, his Vortex... He's scary up close, but he's not a Vortex character where it's just plus frames into plus frames into plus frames into tiny gap into plus frames or anything.
Nah, not like that. Nah. Excuse me.
Right? And he's not Hisako, who's like, yeah, I put a gap in here. Actually, fuck you. Get fucking parried, bitch. You shouldn't have tried to punish the gap. But
there's a lot of vigor in there. You played a Hisako that made you feel some type of way recently?
No, that's just how all Hisako players are. Yeah. Yeah, just go study up on what's good Oki. Because a lot of the time, granted, most of the time you're ending with DP Ender. But I think you should actually go more towards... A lot of the time, you're going to want to end with either Stagger or Heavy Knockdown Ender. And run Oki off of that. Or throw. Or, try to throw off of that / reset off of Stagger Ender. Anyway, right now we've got Alt Form versus Black Love.
We got Black Love looking kind of sharp right now. You took like a jab's worth of damage there, but Alt Form's already on the second life bar. Nice whiff punish. Hard knockdown.
DP.
A little early in the throw. Maybe just hitting a little bit too many buttons there. Had the opening, but just immediately defaulted to a counter breaker. Good combo. Ooh. Nobody's home on that DP. A little too far out for that.
I don't like that DP.
Could have DP'd that for a trade, but
would it have traded? I mean, I guess Shadow DP would have.
Supreme victory.
I'm pretty sure that in situations like that where it's like DPs into certain specials and stuff like that, if it doesn't like, well, I'll put it this way. I have setups with my character where if I'm expecting them to DP, even with like 3-frame ones, I can set it up to where, yeah, they'll get the DP off, but we trade where I put a specific special on them. So that's where my thought process is coming from that. That is a situation where even with the Shadow, you can still force out a trade with the Shadow Ragged Edge.
Fight on.
Oh, this is not fair. Went to the tough stage and he's got the white
It wasn't.
color.
It was Black Love doing this though, right? Alt Form is not in charge of stage picks right now.
That's still kind of shady. How am I supposed to keep up with this?
Just get better eyes, bro.
Look at this.
Look at this shiny man.
Nobody's home on a medium DP. I'm sorry, medium laser. Plus frames. And yeah, that medium. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is.
Has something going with the. Oh, they got the reset, mix, teleport out.
Ooh, nice fireball punish there.
Yeah. Like it looks like he's seen that setup before. He's like, okay, you want to throw a fireball? You ain't guarding these ankles. Speaking of the ankles. Oh, quick combo. Jump in Oki. That's gonna push him out. No chance for a challenger for a punch. That actually does punch. Heavy linker, mediums, heavies. Throw reset. I'm sorry, throw knockdown. Yep. Tried to walk up and throw, but nobody was home.
I wonder how much, like, actual playing time alt form has.
Nice little clean opener into Ultra there.
Right? Because
Like up 2-0. Go ahead.
he seems to not extend his combos past like 3 hits.
Oh, like 3 breakpoints or so.
No, like 3 hits. Like opener, maybe a linker or something, and then ender. If it's actually an ender and not just him dropping it.
Well, I'd also say that from what I've seen with all forms so far, a lot of their offense seems to start so far from jump ins, and to be honest, that's actually not a bad play against Black Glove specifically, because I do remember that is something that I've tried to ask him to work on. A lot of players will jump in on him for free, and now that I'm thinking about it, there's situations where he's probably had meter and had the availability to go ahead and like Shadow Eclipse and try to get all form from jumping in on him like that, but has chosen to block. It hasn't led to like, you know, lost games or like a big life deficit or anything like that, but those are definitely the things that you want to be able to say, like, okay, you want to keep jumping at me, I'll go ahead and I'll get this, like, you know, 5% or something like that, and then try to extend it into something else.
Apparently alt form plays Strive. And yeah. KI and Strive are not the same game. Can't hold up in KI like that.
No, you don't get the chicken guard in KI, and even there are certain characters in KI that have very, very good strong options from the air and stuff like that, but it's not the way that you open people up. It's not the way that you even move so much, like in Strive or Guilty Gear, in general, I should say. Black Ops didn't get an extension, push to the corner, hard knockdown of some sort. Yeah, we're about to throw. Let him wake up with buttons, yeah. Heavy linker, he's gonna break that. DP.
Ooh, catches the backpack.
Yeah, if alt form, I kind of like the idea that alt form there had, even though if it just do it limitedly, with the blade dash and the DP. It'll work limitedly, but you know, don't do it every time. Alright, knockdown. Alt form had enough advantage to kind of get something there, but it looked like Wolf crouched to, or sorry, low profile his stand jab. Runs up a jump in, breaks immediately from Black Glove. No punch on the DP. Please punch that. Yes, please.
Okay. You are not so bad guy, Mr. Fulgore. Please, stop doing DP into DP.
Oh, nice check. Ultra right after. Yep. Black Glove looking very strong. He's made his way into what? This is gonna be losers finals.
Yep.
And well, before I get into that, much love, much appreciation to all form. Very much appreciate you coming out, and I definitely hope to see you again. And I think there was something talking about like get this man some games in the in your Discord or something like that. Yeah, absolutely get this man some games. Or I shouldn't say man. I'm not sure, man, woman, or something.
Get this man some fucking games. Everybody knows there are no girls on the internet.
If you say so.
Yep.
Quite a number of excuse me.
One of the fundamental rules of the internet.
I tried to crack a joke and my body hated me for it. DJC, give me a second, I'll get you. Okay, that should be both of them. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
So, DJC on Black Glove. I'm curious if... Well, here's the thing. Black Glove has a pretty good answer to jump medium punch in the clips if he times it right, and I want to see if he uses that to any degree to kind of like keep the jump medium punch in check. That's been a button that DJC has, tried to use pretty frequently. So I'm gonna be curious if he tries to if he chooses to just sit and block it, or if he wants to challenge it in some sort of way.
It's a good button. The jump medium punch.
Yeah, it is.
Right, like
that subtle change that causes to his jump arc is very tricky.
That's one of the really nice things about it. Like,
I go for the ankles, but nobody was there. And he got himself a lockout, but it didn't extend too far. Caught that forward dash with the jump medium punch right there. Try to go for a little walk up throw, but Black Glove was holding up back. Guy's crown capped. Could. Oh. Okay, got a corner position. Didn't start from. He tried the forward dash again, but he didn't get popped for it this time.
ooh.
Mix. Oh, we're trying to hit a button after the jump in, and DJC was a bit better. Hold the charge. I gotta throw that. Oh, nice overpower. Black Glove just kind of like walking back, looking for DJC to kind of extend and look for his opportunity to check. So whip punish or check, I should say. Little throw. That's a grip of White Light. I would like to see him break immediately.
Yeah, no, you gotta break quick, otherwise you're gonna die and lose all that white life. And Tusk has a really good answer to having a lot of white life.
Yeah, it's called chunky damage. Oh, the hamstring low profile, the crush medium punch. Nobody's home, didn't get the punish on that. And he tried to work up forward dash again. It's like the second or third time where the jump back medium punch is caught him for doing that. So for Black Glove to be doing all these wake up forward dash and stuff like that, I don't think that he has total faith at all in DJC to actually meet him. Because if DJC actually properly meet him, he would bust him for that every time.
I wouldn't have faith in DJC to properly meet me either. Because DJC has shown no inclination to really want to meaty at all. Right? He'll go for skewer on all the hard knockdowns, right? Like after every throw. And I think he's also jump back medium punching a lot on Black Glove's wake up.
But it's working out for him though.
It is working out for him. I agree. Right? But I wouldn't think that Black Glove is in the wrong to think DJC is not gonna meaty me.
Jumping into it on game 2. Excuse me. Yeah, speaking of it seems like they both got a little bit too much respect for my taste of each other's wake-ups. Alright, that's level 4 damage. I would like to see if you get this opportunity to utilize it, I'd like to see like a quick cash out. Alright, you froze it with that DP. It's still a good grip there, like level 3, level 4. Oh, nah.
Must have just missed that deflect window.
Go with the skull splitters.
What? He must have been just a bit too far away.
Yeah, he missed it. He missed his hamstring. He just kind of dashed into the recovery frames of it. Skull splitters, jump medium punch, just trying to space him out a little bit, but he found himself an opening. And he's gonna take the life bar for that. He found his mark that time. I'm wondering if that's the actual button that DJC is. I'm sorry, that Black Glove has been wanting to get after these jump is. Like he's been wanting to hit the overpower and he just keeps getting counter hit for it.
Lockout.
But I will say,
Triple.
okay. I was gonna say that Black Glove does not have the same problem DJC seems to have of like letting his opponent live, but he just let him live. This is a problem. That's a good bit of meter over there.
That's death.
Okay. It didn't hurt him in the end.
No, but it very much could have. You know, Tusk is definitely a character where finding an opening is very much a problem for your opponent. Right? As in, if you find an opening, it is now a problem. Right? But I think that it's definitely I don't know what I was gonna say there. There's nothing really to say there.
Okay. Here's my thing that I'm seeing with DJC. If you're watching this in the future, DJC, here's my thing. If you want to continue to use skewers after your hard knockdowns, that's fine. But I would really like to see if you're gonna get like 2 skewers in a row and your opponent's not gonna break, and they stack up like level 4 damage of white life on them. I want to see like very quick openers, 1 chances into enders. Don't extend your combos. Go straight for a damage ender. Get that damage that they pretty much let you have. If you're gonna continue to go for the skewers, that's a thing for the future.
Yeah, if your opponent is letting you have an immediate level 4 as Tusk, you want to cash that out immediately, because Tusk level 4 ender. Also, use shoulder if you're trying to like extend combos or confirm off of stuff.
Oh, I like that. I like that option there with the low for the meaty. Get a little bit of difference. Oh, this could be a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem. Did he blow it out?
No. Mix. Or is he just gonna take the damage? No, he's gonna take the damage. Okay. Got the level 4. No reason to mix there. Plus,
Yeah.
can't hit. If you're gonna hit buttons, you're a brave soul in that situation.
Yeah, no, that's definitely bravery right there.
Ready. Fight.
DJG just needs a little bit of chip. Oh, found something opening.
Ready.
Now tied on life. Oh,
Not
nice
anymore
confirm.
though.
Extreme.
Tried to reset.
Whew, that was actually a punishment. I think that was opener ender too.
Lockout.
Like level. Oh, he's got level 4. Didn't choose to spend the bar though. Just want to have it at the ready for something like that. Nice clean punish with the meter. And
That's
DJC
dead,
locked out.
yeah. Okay, that's one of those times where, like, you definitely need to be aware of your resources, right? And be able to go DP into immediate, like, I'm using this instinct pop to make this DP safe. Right? Because you can totally do that as Tusk.
Yeah, that's pretty much any DP character. 3-frame DP and immediately instant cancel it. If they get the hit, some characters can juggle from it, but in all, you're really just looking to keep it safe.
Yeah, I think there's ways. I'm pretty sure there's some sort of weird. No wait, I think that's off of AA stand heavy punch. As is like the weird recap Tusk can do, but that's super like you're never gonna use that in a real match type thing, so you shouldn't worry about it.
Oh, I'm thinking of more like stand heavy punch caught in the air, instant cancel, and the crouch heavy punch. Doesn't matter if they break you. It doesn't matter at that point if they break you. If that crouch heavy punch hits, that's still something like 25%.
Ready.
Yeah.
Fight.
Oh, the eclipse I was talking about, but the timing was a little bit off.
Wow.
Oh, through. He must have believed that Black Love was going to keep his ankles open for that one.
Monster combo.
Oh, okay, okay. We got adaptation. We got adaptations. You gonna let me just go ahead and wake up? I'll just go ahead and jump.
Oh, thank you for the subscription, Mr. Cyberwolf. Anyway,
Buttons. Oh,
buttons.
didn't combo though.
Galore. Yeah.
Wait a second. Black Love has found himself having a good time when he's got DGC over to the corner. Try to hit for buttons again.
Ooh.
And yeah, got on the other side, found himself crush me and punches the shot ragged edge. Very nice.
Monster combo. Ready.
Little twitch, little jigger from nice break. Yeah, Black Love just looking for him to extend, just looking for his opportunity to punish.
That is the problem with doing too many of those -1 into throw situations.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, nice reset.
Yeah, but I would like to see him into that a little bit earlier. Good shell counter. And yeah, extended a little bit too far at the end. You have the level 4. Don't really need to extend too much more for that, at least in my opinion. Good jump, good air to air. And the overpower, the button, the wolf button.
Yep.
Overpower will lead you to victory. It's going to lead Black Love to 3-1 over DJC.
Supreme victory.
Yep. I think that's a really good example of having like of a player having really some very obvious holes in his gameplay and that causing him problems, right? Like you could kind of press super good. You could kind of press whatever against DJC could just couldn't keep Black Love in any sort of mix, right? He just always skewered was the problem, right?
Capitalized too well from it either.
Yeah. And like I think you definitely like skewer's a good tool, and I am glad Tusk has it because his throw would be meh otherwise, right? Like it's still a good throw, but when your opponent has to, think, do I actually want to take this and risk big damage, or do I want to break this and risk big damage? It becomes a lot better, right? And I think you also need to include, right, just to sort of get the mental stat going of, will my opponent be pressuring me on wake up, right? And with skewer, you can't do that. Now, speaking of pressure on wake up, we have Hisako versus Saberwolf.
And Hisako just very much so like you see with any other Hisako. Go
Yo.
for the stand B and punch.
Star Crazy
Right, get
is Super Comic Guru, right? Yeah, you can just join
Yes.
if you want to commentate, bro. You should be able to see
that's-
this chat. I think you have the band.
That was
tag.
a bold shadow influence from Oxy there. Don't need to take that much of a risk. Good block.
Nice.
Oh, chose to jump. I would have thought that he would try to
No.
influence there. But yeah, that's Hisako for you.
Ooh, nice.
And that's also Hisako for you. Instinct, she gets to bury both directions. Outside of Instinct, she would have to choose, but Instinct gives her the ability to say like her high parry covers both high and low.
I like the choice to throw that, right? Especially after it did weird shenanigans with tossing you to the other side, right? Just throw it, take the life bar, and
But misses follow up.
oof.
Shadow counter.
Yeah.
No wrath.
No wrath for that one. Yep.
Lockout.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh, it got
that
me
might be
lockout.
dead. No,
extended-
you extended your combo too far.
Just a little bit. Yeah, Black Glove doesn't want to go in. Oh, he did, and then Taka was ready. Crouching me a punch. And it's gonna push to the corner. Wall splat influence. No, just
No,
wants the
Just damage. No, not damage.
and wants to and just wants to get away. Oh,
Ooh.
that actually worked out for them.
With
That
the
is-
timing on that one.
Black Glove not breaking. Black Glove is not breaking. He
Yeah,
need-
no, you
he has
gotta
to
break now.
Yeah.
Black
I was
Glove. Black Glove needs to break more. Like, there's been a lot of times where he's just sort of let whatever rock. When and I think this also happened a bit against DJ, where he just wouldn't break anything. And like, especially against a character like Hisako, right? It's super important that you do not let Hisako end her combos.
Here, to be fair, there is a player that I know of who makes a living by a creed of not breaking often, and he does fairly well for himself. You probably heard of him, Soundy. But at some point, you can't let your opponent just like continue to rock heavy doubles, light linkers, heavy doubles, light linkers in front of your face, and you're not gonna say like, I've had enough.
Fight on.
Base doesn't break much. No, base doesn't, but I'm pretty sure that base would not let you, me, or anybody else rock, two heavy doubles, two light linkers into an ender more than once.
Ready.
I still don't see a lot of influences from Oxy. Kind of interesting. He is ready on those that medium punch for these runs,
Ooh,
and ready
there.
for the parry on these gaps and close pressure. Trading buttons, trading counter hits,
Awesome
flip out,
combo.
throw hard knockdown.
Ooh, nice overpower.
Yeah, he got busted. I'm pretty sure that was probably a wake up shadow influence, and he got absolutely mauled for it. Heavy double light link. Yep, he tried to break it. Properly extended. Gonna get good damage from that. Looks to back away. Let his wrath refill.
Oh,
yeah.
unfortunate. I assume he was trying to make that safe, and it hit, so he just wasted like good 5-6 seconds of instinct bar. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, he got the life bar for it though. Ooh. Okay, yeah, he's had enough of that. Nice. Girl cancel into the overhead. Not the strongest of mix, but it is a bit of a mix.
If you're already
Bro.
at full screen, super counter.
Did it again. Oxy is just insistent on waking up with these options that are not.
Not real.
I'm very curious on like what is it that about Shadow Influence that just makes him want to go ahead and use that as a wake up option.
Combo break.
I don't know, but that's scary.
Regular influence like that one, yeah, that's a pretty good option. Rekkas.
Ooh,
Oh, the nice.
whiffs.
Yeah, Black Glove tried to interrupt. That's just a straight button into one Rekka.
Beastly
That can be a bit of a mix for Hisako players. And yep, just backs away, gets his wrath back. Just waiting for the run. He's gonna go in himself.
Ooh.
Oh, he got busted.
Yeah. Now, Star Crazy asked, said that it seems odd for Hisako to back off. And
It is.
yes, it is odd, but you've also got to remember, if Hisako's already at full screen, you might as well sit there for a bit and just react to whatever your opponent does at full screen and regain all your wrath.
And to be fair, there's been a number of times where Black Glove has seen that situation and has chosen to run at Oxy, and Oxy has busted him almost an equal number of times with a Rekka or crouch medium punch or standing medium punch. So until Black Glove makes the adjustment, it's like, if Oxy is gonna back off the full screen and Black Glove doesn't decide to maybe do something like walk and block in, yeah, he's gonna he's going to open himself up to being opened up like that consistently.
Yeah, Hisako's a weird character like that, right? You don't want to give Hisako space to breathe. So you want to be on top of Hisako, but you also don't want Hisako to be on top of you, right? That's why she's got like the 5-5 against Thunder, where neither player is having fun. Because, oh yeah, whoever gets on top, whoever's, you know, in the other's face and running offense wins.
It's a clip sender.
Ooh.
It came out with a button that time. On the previous interaction, he tried to go for a parry, and Black Leopard threw him. He came down with a button that time. Nice awareness. Nice little bit of a mix there. Backing off, giving each other space, but Black Leopard went ahead, got in, got the hamstring, flip out, tried it, but he was a little bit off the timing. Break on the heavy linker. Right off the full screen. So what, is it going to be a run? Black Leopard does not have to go in, actually.
Ooh. Ah. I don't agree with that counter breaker.
That might have been something where the button slipped or something like that.
That is fair.
But regardless, he's going to eat, 40-50% for that mistake. Close to 60, I'm sorry. Black Leopard playing patiently. Oh, got the running upper. Got the clean jump in. Could probably kill.
Yes.
Yes.
Properly ending your combos is very important to killing your opponent.
Who would have thought?
Who'd have thunk it? Yeah.
Black Love one game away from resetting the bracket, though.
Yeah. Does Wolf even have a recapture?
Shadow Ragged Edge recaptures.
Shadow Ragged Edge does recapture.
I'm sorry, not Ragged Edge. Leaping Slash.
Leaping Slash.
Welcome.
2-19. Wow.
Huh?
Throw and lower body and projectile invuln 2-19 on Shadow Leaping Slash.
Oh yeah.
Because fuck you, Wolf.
I mean, if you
Actual
believe-
words from Keith's mouth.
I mean, if you believe the discourse, everybody says that Wolf is not a character in KI.
I don't feel like anybody said that.
There have been people. We won't name names.
Is the name Kuda? I'll name
No.
names. Okay,
Nah.
good. Because
Now, Kuda does seem to have some faith in Wolf. He just doesn't seem to have faith in himself.
Ready. Fight.
You alright over there?
yeah, I went to get another bottle of water.
Oh, okay. Good break on that heavy. And yep, Oxy has been prepared for that run almost every single time. If Black 11 is going to try to do a run or something like that, he's got to do it from closer. Demand that Oxy react a bit faster. And it's going to be level 4. Ragged Edge, I'm sorry, Eclipse on that. We break out, counter hit confirms, I should say. And we waiting. Play the neutral game. Good blocks.
No. Can't.
Yeah, it's fast. It's fast, but it's still not gonna be a 1 frame reaction. I can appreciate the delayed double after you extended too far, but the 2 break chances you gave afterwards, that's a little much. It's not killing them for it so far, but something to know for the future, Oxy. We back to waiting. Oxy with the life lead now does not have to extend.
Okay, he
Got him
could have
running
definitely run in and punished that. There was no reason to let him get away with whiffing a
That right edge
shadow.
like that.
Yeah.
Quick rise, and he was ready with the stand medium punch.
Ooh.
That should be. Oh,
That's
I thought the
bad.
wall splat.
I thought the wall
horizontal
splat
kill.
would kill too. I'll be real.
And
Very
yeah,
good job punishing that gap.
This should be he should end this here.
Yes. I definitely agree. This puts
Still got like a half a bar of instinct to go ahead and get some mix going. Ball splat. Call him reaching for attack. And this
Oh,
might kill
yes,
him.
that'll
That's
be
good.
death, and that is a bracket reset, people. It's like we're going to games. What is this, 5?
3-1. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, this is 3-1, so it's like we're going to game 5, but in set 2.
Yeah, something that I'm kind of noticing here, and I'm wondering if Black Glove picked up on it. With Oxy's Rekka patterns, he will do like button, I think that looks like light Rekka, delay, and almost every single time it's been the overhead Rekka twice. He's been looking to try like maybe suss out like getting a counter hit with the Rekka or to try to get him for flinching or something like that. And Black Glove is not obliged. And more often toward the later sets of those games, he's actually started to punish him for it. Oxy is not mixing up his Rekkas right now, and he needs to fix that.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I will say is, in my opinion at least, very important, is you cannot let Hisako get away free. Even if it's just a throw, right? You can't let Hisako get away free with just doing the Rekkas with the gaps.
Fight on.
Because then, you know, you're letting Hisako put you in mix and just not having any sort of like put the fear of God in this ghost bitch, okay? And you can't let her, you know, can't play scared against Hisako. Yeah, you'll get parried and you might even eat mid Rekka. But if you're, you know, punishing the Rekka, you can just block, right? That's on the Hisako to open you up.
Which they just did. And look at this, level 4 with the corner.
I don't agree with that one.
I mean, that's been Oxy's MO the whole set. Black Glove has not got them off that game and has not really punished them too hard for it. Gonna find a good opening here. Instant cancel. Okay. Got to level 4, gonna get the wall splat. Check the throw. Not blocking the ankles. And yep, tried to wake up with something. Woke up with something that was not the parry.
Ooh, that's...
Oh, and got away from the influence. That was most definitely mistimed to get that to happen.
Ooh. Oh. That's gotta be like an intentional. Well, my spacing is fucked because you're going for a cross up, so I'm just gonna dash out and ooh.
Soccer players are known to do that. Dash out, stick out, stand medium punch, crouch heavy punch, things like that. No breaks. Oh, but he missed it. This will be a little bit more extension.
This will be a big chunk of damage.
And run away. Yep. And that's been Oxy's MO the whole set. It might not be the most optimal thing. It might not be the strongest thing for Hisako as a character, but it's still working for him.
Oxy must have mistimed that meaty.
Yeah, I believe so. Good air to air.
Now we've seen Black Glove come back from deficits just like this earlier.
He does have resources to do it. Oh, but he can't get caught with influences like that.
Ooh, no. I don't agree with that at all. Like, that's just gonna get you killed. That, trying to shadow counter there. Oxy's very willing to throw out the Rekkas with the gaps.
Mm-hmm.
So you should just let her kill herself. Right?
Well, to be fair, I was harping on Oxy before about not mixing up their Rekkas, and in this set of games right now, technically the fifth game of this set right now, they did use some of the lows. They did use the second heavy Rekka, so they were doing some more mix-ups with the Rekkas.
That I will say. Right? I think it's very important on both sides to recognize when there's a gap in the Rekka. And occasionally you're gonna eat shit on both sides for Rekka bullshit. But that really determines a lot of the character of this match, right? Whose Rekka bullshit or answer Rekka bullshit is better?
Stanford sounds more undead than Hisako. I guess I do. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, Sneer forgot the
Illness.
Lich voice.
Anyway, back to the matches. And I have not been like, oh my goodness, that was a nice check. That was a very good check. I was gonna say I've not been really like super impressed. Interesting wall split in the mid screen. Challenge.
I wonder if
And
Black Glove expected to side switch one more time.
the stand medium punch with the anti-air. Good break. Didn't reach from the heavy record. Sorry, the heavy record.
Possession.
Black Glove is not out of this. This is definitely doable, but he cannot take a lot of damage on this life bar. That's a good start. That's a very good start. Gonna spend some cash, but he got a little bit too greedy.
Woohoo! Catching the ankles.
My man tried to dash up high parry. Actually, the waiting with like the stand medium punch, crouching medium punch has been working wonders for you. Don't need to go too crazy now. Is that gonna catch it?
That
Yep,
did catch.
nice.
Fortunately, it launched in a way that's unfavorable for Wolf.
At the lows, ain't got immediate lockout.
This is big damage.
Extended a little bit too far, but Black Glove chose not to break the 3, 4, 5 hits.
Ooh.
That was dirty. I do not see mix-ups like that in the air from a Stocko that often. That looked kind of dirty.
That might be dead.
Yep.
Damn, that was tons of damage.
Wolf got put to the cleaners.
Yeah, I think once again, especially in a set that's gone on. What is this? That was game 6 right there. Especially in a set that's gone on 6 games, right? You're gonna want to be going a bit like, now that everybody's got a feel, you're gonna want to be starting to change things up on your opponent, right? And one of the things that Black Glove never does is break, right? Why would Oxy counter break you ever if you're never breaking, right? There were a couple of times where he's gone 1-2 on a Shadow Rekka, and I'm like, bro, actually break the fucking thing. If you're not breaking this, no one's ever gonna fall for your counter breaker bait.
A very true statement. Oh, good air to air. Call him out with the button. Special beats, whatever that button was, if it's Sako's. And yeah, it's definitely something. You can definitely try to bait periods with that, but you probably want to start the overpower a little bit later.
Isn't max charge overpower unblockable?
Correct.
You can't parry unblockables.
No, but you can also get to like whiff and not have to worry about getting the full charge.
Yes.
Ready. Fight.
We're waiting.
Ooh.
Got the ankles blessed again. And that's gonna be what, level 3? Maybe level 4?
Oh, this is level 4.
And
Oh,
then
apparently we're going for all the damage.
He got greedy.
He definitely got greedy.
I hesitate to say this, but you deserve that break.
You definitely deserve that break. I don't hesitate to say that at all. Man, I'm just being
nice
real
check.
mean right now.
Yeah, you are. They're gonna reach. Oh, wait, it did reach, but reach right into the parry. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be close to that?
No, that's dead.
Okay, it was enough.
Ready. Fight.
Ooh, gets opened up by the heavy.
Overhead.
By the overhead. That's medium, ain't it?
That's medium, yeah. The heavy's the frame choppy one. Trying to go for that mix again. Oh, that's a nice challenge. And you have the shower ready that time too.
Ooh, now this is big damage.
He cashes out. Yes, he is. One airborne.
Yep, that's
You got
something
those?
that
Oh, that was actually
Ox
nice. That
has
was
done
quickly
a couple
influence.
of times now. This might be dead.
That's close. Not quite enough. Got back off.
Oh no, there was an overhead wreck and you didn't punish it.
Mm.
And you've been so good about that too.
Awesome victory.
But yeah, after the Oxy's gonna take it 3-0.
Yep, 3-0 after the reset.
I guess my man was just warming up in the first set of games.
I mean, he did have to wait a while.
I swear, was it him that was talking about like he was just warming up or he was just button checking or something like that? Was it Oxy that was saying that?
I don't know. Boy, what are y'all doing? I don't actually care. Tournament's over. What is this?
I mean, if
yeah.
y'all want to run it, you gotta run it somewhere else. I'd love to see it and everything like that, but my voice is not gonna agree with me on that.
Yeah, I think I'll give some advice. One, learn what each of the rec options looks like. Hisako has 3 options there. They're all
1 second, Oxy, shush. Continue, please.
they're all pretty distinct, right? And know which ones are punishable, right? Because you can, in most situations, right, you can punish with at least throw, right? And throw will be pretty much every option, right? Throw's just like a guaranteed punish if you have the range for it. Right? So there are some characters that have very good throws in this game, right? So you should definitely know, if you're playing one of those characters, what the recas look like. Because that just makes massive amounts of, like, that just makes your game against Hisako a lot better, right? Now, she's kind of only got the I'm gonna Rekka or I'm gonna throw you type of strike throw, right? If she starts up the Rekka. And that makes her Rekka game a lot less scary. If she just, I can't actually use any of these Rekkas with the gaps in them because I'll get thrown pretty much every time.
Yeah, but there is a bit of a thing to being patient, being a little patient with the Rekkas. It is a very good thing to not allow Hisako to kind of like run her Rekka game on you like free willy nilly. You definitely want to check some things and not allow her to like have that for free on you. But at the same time, you know, it's still an extension on her part. There's still only like a very limited a limited amount of things that you can do after the third Rekka. It seems like she's very strong in that regard and everything like that, but once you actually study her, she does not get like a strong mix up or something like that from
Isn't
like the third
Rekka
Rekka.
like -10 or
The
something?
third one, something like that, yeah.
Unreal's on third. Yeah, it's -10 for the low, -14 for the overhead, and -10 for the mid. Right? She's always -10 there.
It can be a thing where it's a spacing thing as well, though. But
Yeah.
you know, that's sort of the thing that you kind of deal with in the game.
Basically, the only thing she can do to try to make her Rekkas sorta safe is
Instinct.
instinct. But can't she also parry cancel those?
She can parry cancel them. She can descent cancel them. She can cancel the Rekka into the shadow influence, but all 3 of those are reaches.
Yeah. Right? Like, and Shadow Influence probably loses. Well, it almost certainly loses to you sticking out a button. I don't know if she can spend Wrath to get, like, faster cancels into shadows there.
I don't think I follow what you're saying.
Like, could she make it so that Shadow Rekka, Shadow Influence, comes out? You know, it's a 6-frame button, comes out before this -10 that gets started up before the -10 of the third hit of the Rekka.
Yeah, well, yes, but that's a thing where Hisako players are looking to actually time the Shadow Influence. If you did it as a straight cancel, it'd whip every time.
Ah.
Because they're still in block stun.
Okay, so you can probably stick out a button and deal with Shadow Influence that way, if they're looking to time the Shadow Influence.
You can risk it with a button, you can hold north and, jump it and come down with a clean punish that way. You have some options there.
Yeah.
You can risk the button.
No, I meant after the third hit of Rekka.
Anyway,
It frame traps? Why would it frame trap? If she's gotta time it. Whack. I guess she can just be late enough on that cancel. If she's timing it.
But these are things that you're just gonna kind of deal with, both as, dealing with Hisako, but then you also gotta think about dealing with Oxy the player, as well as dealing with Hisako, and then dealing with Oxy's Hisako. Because kind of like we were saying throughout the games, Oxy was very intent and very successful to get his damage and then run away. And Black Glove did not have an answer for that. He was not looking to kind of like try to walk and block his way back in to a range where his buttons would be able to go to work for him. He was very insistent on like trying to get runs started with maybe the leaping slash or the hamstring or the running upperclaw or something like that. And Oxy was very, very good on, very sharp, actually very much commendable to have his crouch medium punch or standing medium punch ready to tag him for that almost every time. There are definitely a lot of things you have to be aware of for Hisako as a character, but also the things that your opponent is doing that you're not answering in a proper way. And that was one of the things that I feel like contributed to Black Glove's downfall.
Yeah. Kuda saying one of the keys to the Wolf's Hisako matchup is to just not play neutral. Right? And I think Black Glove was definitely trying to do that. But you gotta have some sort of plan, even if it is just walk and block and then, hope your opponent isn't going to run away. Right? Hisako is a character that very much struggles with running away. Like, Hisako gets in very easily, but getting out is a problem for her. And that's just in general, right? Yes, you do have to take some risks on your offense. That is definitely fair. Just guess right. Play gooder and all that.
That's pretty much everything I got.
Yeah. Y'all know the drill. I got intermediates next week. I got initiates the week after. The initiates bracket is not up yet, but the intermediates bracket is.
I will say to you, Gabe, though, I will probably miss the next 2 tournaments because I'm going to be focusing on preparing for KI United, which is in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's fair enough.
And for those of you who aren't aware, KI United is a tournament that's coming up August 21st, I believe. Part of the KI World Cup part of the KI World Cup tour. I can get words out. I can try. And last year drew a massive turnout. Was a very strong tournament. I want to go out and perform well, so I need to get myself sharper in a lot of matchups and a lot of things that I feel like I'm lacking in. So I got some work I gotta do.
That's fair. Think
Don't die,
for
Sneer.
right now, you should go and get yourself well fed and stay hydrated. And I'm gonna head out, join intermediates, join other tournaments, yada yada. Y'all know the drill. I'll let Sneerful go. Yeah, I'll see y'all next week.